In 1794, Duke Ferdinand of Brunswick, who was a Grand Master of Freemasonry and an Illuminati initiate since 1783, wrote the following to fellow Masons. I have been convinced that we, as an order, have come under the power of some very evil occult order, profoundly versed in science, both occult and otherwise, though not infallible, their methods being black magic, that is to say, electromagnetic power, hypnotism, and powerful suggestion. We are convinced that the order is being controlled by some sun order, after the nature of the Illuminati if not by that order itself. In this video, we will examine the demise of the Bavarian Illuminati and the possibility that their mission was handed down to others that continued their work. Go watch the videos before this if you want a better understanding of what is going on. Subscribe, like, share, follow, all that stuff. That's enough time wasting. Let's get this party started. Hit the intro!
I got flavor. Motherfucker, I'm ill.
By the spring of 1784, Illuminati membership had grown to just under 3,000 thanks to Adolf Friar Nige and Company, along with two other influential free agent signings by the Illuminati. Duke Ferdinand of Brunswick-Luneburg and Prince Karl of Hesse, both of which were considered important figures in Freemasonry. Nige did not get along with Weishaupt, and in April 1784 he resigned from the Illuminati, promising to give back secret and sacred property of the order and to never divulge information that he swore to keep secret. Nige was quoted as saying, "Where does his unrestrained passion lead? Had I ever believed this man capable of such low and ungrateful behavior? And it was under his band that I was to work for mankind? That is to say, under the yoke of such a pig-headed man? Never again." So anyways, this Nige character obviously thought Weishaupt was too fucked up to be involved with. That's what that quote says to me. Moving along. On June 22nd, 1784, Karl Theodor, the Duke of Bavaria at the time, issued the first of several rulings banning all secret societies, including Masons. Adam Weishaupt, the creator of the Illuminati, not only set out to deceive the public, but also reminded his top followers that they should hide their true intentions. Weishaupt wrote that members must, speaking sometimes in one way, sometimes in another, so that one's real purpose should remain impenetrable to one's inferior. How do we know Weishaupt said this? Let me tell you. In 1785, a horse courier, some sources say this person was not merely a horse courier but also a friend of Weishaupt's and an Illuminati member, was traveling from Frankfurt to Paris when he was reportedly struck by lightning. And then again, some sources say he just suffered an accident. Regardless, as a result, a considerable amount of correspondence was retrieved by authorities. Documents linking Weishaupt to the Illuminati and their plan for world dominance, along with a membership list of names, were part of the bounty. And now, a word from the best sponsor one can ever have.
Hi, I'm Suze.
I'm Ash.
And I'm Tammy, and together we're The Broadcast.
If you like podcasts and chicks without dicks that chat about government corruption,
The dark sides of Hollywood,
Fighting against the woke mob and commies,
and every conspiracy theory we can cook up, you won't be disappointed.
new episodes drop every Sunday night at 7 p.m.
available on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Now, back to the video.
Still in 1785, Karl Theodor issues out another edict, this time outlawing the Illuminati and requiring active members to repent and register with the government or face more severe consequences. Back in Ingolstadt, administrative authorities of a special commission to investigate the Illuminati were stepping up the pressure on the order. A lot of Illuminati members that were questioned by this Inquisition ended up making formal confessions. The investigation revealed that many members of the Illuminati were part of the military, state officials, professors, and teachers. This should come as no surprise to viewers of this channel, seeing as we've already mentioned this. Illuminati priests were given the choice of directing one of the following sciences: physics, medicine, mathematics, natural history, politics, the arts, or occult sciences. During this time, Weishaupt fled and sought protection by the Duke of Ernest in Regensburg. The Duke even sent letters to Karl Theodor asking him to back off Weishaupt, claiming because Weishaupt was part of his privy council, that made him immune from warrants. Shit really hit the fan when in October of 1786, thanks to the documents found on that horse courier, police raided the home of Franz Zwack, a member of Weishaupt's inner circle we've mentioned in previous videos. At his place, police found a stockpile of Illuminati documents which included descriptions of the order's symbols and Persian calendar they used, membership rosters, instructions for recruiters, ceremonies of initiation and imprints of the order's insignia, several hundred impressions of government seals for the purpose of counterfeiting, instructions for making poison called aqua tofana, recipes for poison gas and secret ink, an infernal machine for safeguarding papers that would apparently blow up if opened incorrectly, and instructions on how to build that machine. May I remind you the year is 1786 right now. Author Stauffer had the following comments based on these documents he sought out and seen as a part of his research. By the admissions of its leaders, the system of the Illuminati had the appearance of an organization devoted to the overthrow of religion and the state, a band of poisoners and forgers, an association of men with disgusting morals and depraved tastes.
Boom. Roasted.
By 1787, the legitimate intentions of the Illuminati began to be perceived by the public. As mentioned, the seized documents included plans for a global revolution, and it was clear that this was to be accomplished by covert groups using secrecy and deceit. It was clear that this was to be the work of only the most illuminated, which meant educated and well-placed individuals of the time. Due to this, the Bavarian police had to operate slowly, carefully, and tediously in their investigation of the Bavarian Illuminati. As a result, the police examination of the Bavarian Illuminati was starting to uncover some vulgar information. Accusations ranged from simple insurrection to Satan worship and even human sacrifice. The death blow to the Illuminati came when further raids uncovered the order's intentions of opening its doors to women, which was considered an absurd proposition in the 18th century. On August 16, 1787, Duke Karl Theodore issued a third and final edict pertaining to the Illuminati. Anyone recruiting for the Illuminati would be given the death penalty was part of said edict. We are told that this destroyed the Illuminati as an organization. However, this definitely didn't silence them. Teachings and membership lived on. Weishaupt and his critics exchanged jab after jab, claims and counterclaims via pamphlets and letters. Certain Illuminati members not fazed by the laws created against the order continued to hide themselves within the ranks of Freemasonry. Having successfully merged with Continental Freemasonry earlier in that decade, they simply went further underground. Their goals were advanced right on through the secret round tables of Cecil Rhodes in the 20th century, backed by the powerhouse Frankfurt Lodge, which was under control of the Hessian royalty, the Rothschilds, and their associates. Some former members turned against the order. Leopold Alois Hoffmann, a Mason that joined the Illuminati, was influenced by Rosicrucian information opposing the order. Rosicrucians went as far as creating a mini network of spies within the order. By 1790, those that didn't embed themselves in Freemasonry simply fled to other countries while retaining their loyalty to the order's philosophy and ideals. Illuminati orders sprang up in France, Italy, England, and even America. In 1789, John Robison, fucked up weird last name guy is back again, warned all Masonic leaders in America that the Illuminati had infiltrated into their lodges. And on July 19, 1789, David Papin, president of Harvard University, issued the same warning to the graduating class and informed them of the influence of Illuminism was having on American politics and religion. To top this off, John Quincy Adams, who had organized the New England Masonic Lodges, and also the 6th President of the United States, issued his warnings in the form of 3 letters he wrote to top Mason Colonel William L. Stone. In the letters, Adams exposed how Jefferson, that's right, Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States, was using Masonic lodges for subversive Illuministic purposes. Those 3 letters at this time can be found in the Wittenberg Square Library in Philadelphia. So Jefferson, founder of the Democratic Party, was a member of the Illuminati. As we've learned, these people love to infiltrate and subvert, so the infiltration of the Republican Party began. To me, it sounds like the birthing moment of the uniparty concept well known to researchers today. While in exile, and to close out his life, Weishaupt lived in Gotha, Germany, where he taught philosophy at the University of Göttingen. In November 18, 1830, Weishaupt died. He was survived by his second wife and 5 children. Prior to his death, there are reports that Weishaupt prepared a revised version of the Illuminati, which under various aliases was to organize, finance, direct, and control all international organizations and groups by working their agents into executive positions at the top. Some reports also claim he made amends with the Catholic Church, but if you've been paying attention in the series, that meant Sabbatean Frankish style, where he was just pretending to be something he isn't. I would just like to mention that loads of information about the French, American, and Soviet or Russian revolutions being influenced by the Illuminati does exist. Later on in our journey, we will return to examine those events, but right now it's time to introduce and delve into a new group of people to the channel. The year is 1832. Not even a full 2 years has passed since the passing of Weishaupt. A man by the name of William Huntington Russell is returning to Yale from Germany, where he studied for around a year. William Russell's head was filled with the philosophy of reason as taught by George Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel at the University of Berlin. In Hegel's worldview, the state is absolute reason and individuals must give their total obedience to it. The state has supreme rights over individuals, and individuals must recognize that their supreme duty is to the state. Those close to Russell claimed that upon his return, he had intentions of starting an American chapter of a German secret society he found deeply interesting during his time in Germany. That being said, still in the year 1832 at Yale University, William Huntington Russell partnered up with his buddy Alphonso Taft. Together they founded what we know today as Skull and Bones.
You were both in Skull and Bones, the secret society.
It's so secret we can't talk about it.
What does that mean for America? The conspiracy theorists are going to go
I'm
on.
sure they are. I don't know. I haven't seen the web.
Number 322?
First of all, he's not the nominee. And, look, I look
Are
forward...
you prepared to lose?
No, I'm not going to lose.
You both were members of Skull and Bones, a secret society at Yale. What does that tell us?
Not much, because it's a secret.
Is there a secret handshake? Is there a secret code?
I wish there were something secret I could manifest.
322, secret number?
There are all kinds of secrets, Tim, but one thing is not a secret. I disagree with this president's direction.
Aight. Thank you for watching. Coming up next on our perception correction journey will be an introduction to the Skull and Bones, aka Brotherhood of Death, aka The Order. There's another outlet other than this channel you can find me at now. The Broadcast is a podcast hosted by 3 badass down-to-earth broads that are keeping it real. They're also sifting through information about what's really going on in this world. So we've joined forces, you can say, to support each other and hopefully reach a wider audience. Link to them will be in the description. Go listen to them unless you hate cute puppies. As for perception correction, make sure to like, share, follow, subscribe. See you guys soon. But for now, like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out. Hit the outro.
Motherfucker, I'm ill.